What's up team? I just want to say welcome to the channel. I've been away from YouTube for a long time, but I feel like I need to pick up the camera again and get my message out there. I really want this channel to be a place where I can motivate you, inspire you to be the best person that you can and to pursue your dreams no matter what circumstance you're going through, situations you go through. You know, we all have tough times, but I want this YouTube channel to be a place where you can come, get inspired, get motivated and know, you know, how I live my life and what I go through, and hopefully I can teach you something and help you walk away with something. So I want to take you around with me today because I'm going to someone's house to announce something which will be a very big part of my life coming up. So let's go. How you going, mate? Thanks for that.
Yo, my man, welcome. How are you?
Nice to
Excited?
meet
Excited today?
you. Excited, brother.
What I call this the room of greatness. This is where I come to. I spend a lot of time here. I do, like when I'm working at home, I normally sit on that American flag pillow, that cushion over there.
Yeah.
Feet up, laptop on lap. And I cast, I do Chromecast, so I cast what's on my laptop onto the big screen.
Yeah.
And I work from there, and it just allows me to have like 4 screens up at the same time.
Wow.
Just for efficiency.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got some inspirational stuff. We've got Michael Jordan there,
Jordan
we've got an awesome quote. We've got Muhammad Ali there with his famous Sonny Liston defeat. It's the greatness one, so it's the one where he did float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Hey, set up for success and inspiration.
Thank you, my man.
Are you good?
Nah, suck. Oh!
Oh,
Like that, bro.
it hurts. Yeah, this one. Oh! Does that mean I take the victory?
That means you won.
Oh. Thank you for having me.
So welcome. These, this artwork is actually called Medicine Leaves, and it's an indigenous artist, and it's what it's meant to do is as you walk in, it heals you. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, this is my mum, Rock.
Nice to
Mum,
meet
mum
you.
Serena.
Hi, how
My
are
dad,
you?
we've got a big Fijian lunch going on.
Yes.
And
Welcome to the Basha
Dad, Dad's doing his famous meat patties. You've got goat.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Hey.
This podcast, the Basha Effect, it's a play on words on the butterfly effect. And what that means is every single action that we do in our own little microcosm has a profound impact somewhere else that we may not even be aware about. Brock Ashby, so welcome Brock.
Thank you so much for having me, man. Starting as a personal trainer, I played sport my whole life. It was I was playing 6 sports. I was playing at representative levels. As I got into training, training with teammates and coaches and everything like that, I really fell in love with the weights room. And the feeling of obviously getting results and, you know, physically getting better, but the habit of continually trying to get better, continually trying to progress, putting time aside to get better and work on yourself, I fell in love with that. And as soon as I kind of got old enough and mature enough to know that I wanted to do that for other people, that's when I stepped into personal training. I wanted people to feel that same feeling of getting better and always improving and knowing how to be the best version of themselves. You have such a close relationship with your mother, so when I lost her, music was an expression of myself. So I looked at the voice as an opportunity to express myself and express my story. And the hope that life has that, you know, even though I've lost my mum, I don't sit there and be angry at the world and say, why has this happened to me? Why have I lost my mum at such a young age? She was only 47 when she passed away. You know, I could be so mad, but I have to look at it in a positive aspects to pick myself up and motivate, inspire people to know that if something happens that's rough in your life, if something happens that feels like it's dragging you down, that you can turn it into a positive thing and actually use that as fuel to push yourself into your career, into your success that you want.
The legacy.
Yeah. Like I want to live a legacy that people look at Brock Ashby and go, wow, he did this. He really stood for something that motivates me to be better, and I want that to carry on from me down in the Ashby name.
When you can stop being the victim is the day you find strength to be able to continue every single day.
Massively.
Yeah?
Massively. Yeah, once you start giving, you kind of realize there's bigger problems out there. Some people are dealing with divorce, that they're dealing with life loss. Their man lost a baby, their man lost a grandma.
Well, both parents died at once, you know? Brock is his own man, guys, and he lives by his own principles, and those principles align perfectly with my personal principles and the principles that we advocate as part of EHP Labs. You're a PT, okay? You've just had all these amazing opportunities. You shared your story with the world. You're able to inspire millions of people around Australia and the world doing your thing. But you improve people's lives on a daily basis, and you push them to be the best version of themselves.
Yeah.
It absolutely aligns with everything that we do.
I knew that there was Delta, Goodrum, there was Boy George, there was Joe Jonas or Kelly Rowland.
They're all amazing, man.
All amazing, but automatically I went straight to Kelly Rowland. Like, I knew a little bit about her story beforehand, but she actually lost her mum as well. She lost her mum about 2 years ago, and it was close to the time of her child's birth. So it was like this kind of messy situation where there's life being given and then life being taken in her world. And she had to deal with that. And I knew that if I was going to go with someone, I needed someone that knew how to bring out the best in me. You know, and a person that knows how to bring out the best in you has to know you and know what you've gone through.
Yes.
And that's why I chose her, because she had been through the roughest time ever, losing your mother, and so had I. So I was like, and obviously she's come from this massive success.
Did you feel she channeled that energy in you? Because like she knows what emotions can do, yeah? Do you feel that she was able to connect with you at that level?
I feel like she knew how, like, so yes. And one thing she said to me was, it's okay to be imperfect. Because I'm the biggest critique of myself. And that's one of my weaknesses, is I always critique, I want it to be perfect, and she goes, just relax. Just sing from the soul. You know, and like just sing through expression and just say how you feel, tell a story, share a message.
Talk to me about how you define what your purpose and goals are for each day, and getting out of bed knowing, before you jumped out of that bed, knowing what that day is going to entail.
Yeah. So I believe you have to take control of your schedule and not let your schedule control you, or else you'll be at the mercy of the world, you know, and just chasing your tail and not achieving the things that you want to achieve or need to achieve. And, you know, like I wake up and, as I said, I read a series of things that just puts me in the right mindset. And it doesn't necessarily tell me what I'm doing that day, because my schedule does that. Like my schedule has who I need to email, the clients I need to see, what opportunities are coming up, who I need to talk to, who I'm having dinner with, who I may be having lunch with, who I'm training with. There's kind of all these things that just put into my schedule, because, you know, I totally believe if it's not on your schedule, it's not going to happen, especially if you're busy, you know. And
I agree.
And life isn't about going with the flow. I think it's about prioritizing things that you appreciate.
I agree.
If that's people or work or anything, then, you know, it needs to be in there, or else, you know, you might sleep in, you might miss it, you might, you know, have an off day or something like that. But in terms of making sure my day's productive, I read that series of things, and it's not precise, but it's the bigger picture. You know, like one of the lines just says, like, I am unstoppable. And like, I am generous. I am nice. You know, like, I have come from nothing. I have nothing to lose. Like, I'm just reading simple things like that. And I'm like, thank you for my dad, for my brother. Like, super simple. Thank you that I woke up. Thank you for the roof over my head. The money in my wallet, the clothes on my body, the food that's in my kitchen. You know, like, it's simple things. Thank you that I get to see another day. And once you kind of get this perspective of, you woke up today, because I know what it's like to lose life. You know, so waking up every day, if you see that as a blessing, you can't have a bad day. And you can't have a negative day as well, because it's positive. You woke up. You have an opportunity to live life. And yeah, I kind of like get excited like this in the morning, because, you know, like sometimes I wake up at 4 a.m. I have a client at 6. I wake up and do an hour and a half of work, and then I go. And I can't do that sleepy and tired and kind of thing. So like, before I open my laptop, before I think about this, think about that, I get my phone, open up my gratitude letter, and I just read that. It puts me in the zone.
You know, what is Brock Ashby's like 90-day plan from now going forward about what you're going to be doing in the PT world and music, if anything?
Yeah. So, first of all, I just want to say, man, it's awesome to be a part of, a part of the team, Australia, New Zealand, EHP Labs. Like, after meeting you, I feel safe, with a CEO who's so grounded, so humble, but so driven and focused and so self-aware, about what vision you have and about what you want to achieve. It's an honor. So,
Thank you.
first of all, thank you for that. I ultimately truly believe in what Simon Sinek talks about, the why before the what, And my why is inspiring people, motivating people to be the best they can. It's transforming their body, it's changing their life. I love being a personal trainer because you get to transform someone's body. But what I get most excited about is not the 20 kgs that they lost or the 10 centimeters they lost around their waist. It's the life change that they've had. It's the positive outlook they have in life that training brings. It's the cured family life. It's the love that they have found through training back to their daughter or back to their son, and it's the pay raise that they got at work. That's what I really love.
Progress.
Yeah. And in the gym, progress, it has a ripple effect. And that's what I love about weights or training or health and fitness, is it has a ripple effect. And that's why I fell in love with it, and that's what I want to share with as much people as I can. So in terms of that, it's made me better. So I want that to make as many people better.
That's good, man.
Awesome, bro.
Thank you so much, bro. Yeah, that's deep, bro. There's times when you talking about stuff like I was choking up a little bit. I don't know if you've been told this, but you have an old soul. Dude, when you walked into this house, I was like, you didn't feel like a young gentleman, 24-year-old gentleman walking my house. Like, when I talk to you, I feel like you've got this level of wisdom that far transcends your years. That's crazy shit. That's your gift, whether you know it or not.
Yeah. That's a close call on the roof.
Precision measurement going.
Yeah, you don't want to get it wrong. Catch you later, brother. Thanks for having me. To conclude this video, it's such an honor to be a part of the EHP Labs Australia and New Zealand team as an athlete. It's a great company. I just spent time with the CEO who, took time out of his day where he could have done anything else but hang out with me and do a podcast, but he really wanted to hear my story and hear the message that I want to share with the world. And he's such a great man, such a great vision, such a great purpose, as you would have heard on the podcast. And yeah, I'm really excited to start this journey. It's just the beginning, and to go to expos with them and represent their brand is going to be a really great opportunity to meet more people and to help grow this team. So give the video a thumbs up if you liked it and if you're excited for the future ahead, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really excited to show you where we're going and what we're going to achieve together. Have a good night.